Hi there. I wanted to talk to you today about creating on purpose. Now, the life that we live, the life that happens for us, not to us, is all based on creation. Every decision that we make, everything that we decide to do or to not do, creates a version of our life. And so, what if we then decided that we are going to intentionally create the things that we really want to have in our lives? Instead of expecting them to be attracted, to just come to us, to feel like we have to find it, why don't we create it? Now, the power of creation is exactly about tapping into your creativity. Now, if you think about how you were as a young child, when you were in nursery or in early years primary school, usually you'd have art class. They give you a blank piece of paper, they'll give you access to some colours and a paintbrush, and then say, paint what you want. And all of the drawings, all of the paintings, everything that every single child did was completely different. And the reason for that is because they saw things from their own perspective, and each perspective was unique. Now, as adults, absolutely nothing has changed. We still see this world through our own unique lens, our own unique perspective. And therefore, the things that we want in our lives are likely to differ from the things that other people want in their lives. And this is one of the greatest reasons why comparisons are completely irrelevant. Not a single one of us can have an identical life as somebody else. Why try? The life that we can create for ourselves can be just as fun, just as enjoyable, just as meaningful, or even more. Why? Because we get to create it. So creating life on purpose is about discovering your purpose. It's about figuring out what it is that you were born to do. It's about figuring out what things bring you complete and utter joy and happiness. It's about figuring out what kind of people that you want to have around you. It's about what things do you want to learn? What places do you want to see? What kind of hobbies do you have or do you want to have? You know, it's all about deciding what you want. What kind of income would you like? What kind of relationships would you love to have? What kind of business would you love to use to serve others? These are the questions that you need to answer in order to create your life. And so what I want to do is give you an idea about how you would go about creating your life on purpose. So firstly, figure out what brings you joy. Consider making a list of 20 to 30 things that you can do every single day without being reminded. These are things that bring you absolute joy. They always put a smile on your face. You are always willing to do it. Whether there is an alarm or not, you would be willing to do these things any single day for the rest of your life. Now, once you've created that list, start looking through and pick out about 10 to 15 of those things that are top priorities for you right now. What things would you really, really love to have in your life sooner rather than later? Those are really, really important to pick out at this point. Now, when you start thinking about those 10 to 15 things, compare that to what is going on in your life right now. Do you have that? Do you have enough of that? Would you like more of it? Where are you now and where would you like to be? What is the difference between how you're living your life now and how your life would be if you were able to do those 15 things? Now, the next step, and this is probably one of the most important things through this whole process of creating your life on purpose, is to ask for it. Just get it. Get started. If you want to learn more, find a course. Find somebody who already knows what you would like to know and speak to them. If you'd like to learn a new skill, again, there's a course, there is somebody, there is videos that you can find, there are resources available to help you learn this thing. If you want to work out more and improve your health, you can start by doing that at home or start by including walks every day. And so the idea is that you are beginning to create new habits based on the life that you want. And the reason that this is important is because the habits that you begin to form will become things that you do without even thinking about it. We essentially live our lives on autopilot. So why not create better habits that are going to get us the life that we want and do those on autopilot? Think about having access to the 10 to 15 things that bring you complete and utter joy and having those in your life pretty much every day of the week. How much would your life change just by doing that? Stay consistent with it, but don't overwhelm yourself. Don't feel you have to do every single thing on that list every single day. You really don't. Start small. Pick one thing from that list that you can start to do this week. Whether it's every single day, every other day, whether it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. It's about creating habits so that you can create the life that you want on purpose. Bring the things that you really, really want to do into your life. Don't wait for them to come. Create the space. If you feel like you don't have enough time to do all of the things that you want to do, take a look at your day-to-day to-do list. I've done another video about how you can create room for success. I'll drop a link beneath this one so you can go and watch that. But it's about prioritizing. What is more important? The 101 things that you must do every day that maybe not having the same level of importance as the things that you are trying to create so that you can change your life. Create the time. As I said, even if it's small to start with, just allow it to continue. Each and every day, each and every week, you can continue to increase it. Next thing you know, you'll be 1, 2, 3, 6 months down the line, and you will be doing these things as part of your everyday life. Your mindset will change. Your energy will change. The way in which you see the world will change. Why? Because you had this blank piece of paper and you filled it with the things that create love, happiness, and joy. And you cannot be miserable when you operate from that place. So in order for you to create a life that you want on purpose, these are the 3 steps I've just mentioned. First is to create that list of 20 to 30 things that you would absolutely love to do every single day for the rest of your life. Pick 10 to 15 of those and choose those as your top priority. And then just start doing them. That is it. There is no big complicated secret. It's just about asking for what you want by taking action. The life you choose to live from this day forward is based on the decisions that you make today. So decide to bring these things into your life to make it more meaningful, more enjoyable, and yourself more happy. And you will find that everything else will also change in accordance. I hope you found this video very useful. Please, please, please let me know your comments. Let me know what one thing you are going to get started on. I talk a lot about create in my Facebook group Momentum, Get Your Life and Your Business Moving. If you're interested in joining, please, I'll drop the link beneath this video. Please click the link and join. We will be talking about creativity. We'll be talking about creating a life and a business of success, of happiness, fulfilling your purpose, and moving away from misery. Momentum, get your life and your business moving. So decide today that you're going to create a life on purpose and just do it. I'll see you again soon.